What's up, everybody? Destroyer here. Welcome back to another Castle Lord of the Rings of Battlefield 2 patch 1.09. And today we have a interesting game. At least I hope it is. An interesting idea. A 2v1 on a Buckland. Well, the player with the team with two players has a 35% handicap. So obviously they won't be as strong as the player with one player. Team with one player. But yeah, it's a cool idea actually. 2v1. So let's see who we got. The first team, the player by himself, is Ecthelion, and he is Goblins. He's also extremely good, so he should be pretty alright by himself, I think. We have Admin PC as Isengard, which again, I don't know why the people don't name themselves, but hey, whatever. And his opponents, or his ally rather, is the Glute Master as Elves. So we got Elves and Eisen with 35% handicap versus a Goblin without any handicaps. So it should hopefully be a good match. 2v1 should be interesting, to say the least. Not really a game type that's played very often, so I was like, definitely going to cast that. That sounds very interesting. So we'll see how Ecthelion does against two players. 35% handicap is, I mean, it's a pretty big handicap, but it's not that big of a handicap. It's by no means the biggest you can go for, by any means. So it could be interesting. And of course, just the sheer numbers of the opposing team might be enough to just bring down Ecthelion. But he is Goblins, so I mean, they have numbers as well. We'll see how it goes. Loot Master's going for some archers as his starting units, some learning archers there. And it looks like Ecthelion's already on the attack in his base here, and actually caught his builder off guard, and the builder is going to go down there, definitely. There'll be no dawn for that builder. As you see, even with a 35% handicap, Goblins still melt, so he's gonna struggle against archer fire, obviously, but Goblins do pretty well, regardless. Admin going for Warg Rider start against the Goblin Warriors, which should be alright. Warg Rider's armor isn't the best, but their trample and their attack's pretty good. Master placing beacons, showing there is indeed a Goblin cave here. They need to get rid of that for sure. Looks like the Master's going to try and take advantage of the fact that there's an outpost in the center here, so he's going to capture that. And of course, Ecthelion does have a lot of room to expand his caves, so to speak. Lots of tunnel expansion room, as long as he can keep control of the bottom right. He has double the amount of farm space, so that should be pretty huge for him. And of course, as Goblins, you cover Scavenger as well, so he could be rolling in dough in no time. But we'll see, I suppose. We got our first battalion of Warg Riders out for Admin PC. He does have a name. It probably said on the replay. But, I mean, if people can't be bothered to name themselves in game, I can't be bothered to tell you who they are. So, that's that, I guess. We got our first battalion of Elorian Warriors on the field. They're in their sweet red jackets. Look at those things. Yeah. Of course, being casted on the HD edition, which is why everything looks fancy. And you can download that off the internet if you so desire, because it's pretty sweet. I would recommend it. I would recommend it highly. Oh, apparently this version of Buckland 1.9 has warg layers in their side spots instead of cave trolls. That's interesting. I also replaced the white layers on top with warg layers as well. Huh. I haven't played Buckland in 1.9, really, so news to me. I'm used to the Rise of Witch King version, which has cave trolls on the sides and whites on top. Other than that, it's identical, of course, as they both have signal or the outpost in the center. There we go. Another tunnel got wrecked. It looks like Glute Master is going to try. He's trying to clear out all the caves, tunnels rather, in the bottom right. Keep Ecthelion in his base. Keep him quarantined. I think that's a good call. If they let him get too big, he's going to be a problem. Yeah, we got Spider Riders coming from Ecthelion. We have 4 battalions of Goblins out here. Got a couple of battalions of Warg Riders out for Admin. 3 of them, in fact. So he's definitely putting all his eggs into that basket. Look at that banner carrier's cape. Look at Flo. There's a single elfin archer. He should really be sent back to heal up, I think. But Glute Master doesn't have any pikes. And now that we have Spider Riders out, they're going to do a number on Glute Master's army. He obviously doesn't want pikes really because of the amount of Goblin Warriors. Goblin Warriors are better against pikes than they are against swordsmen and archers, so obviously you want more of those, but once a battalion of those comes out, you regret your decision immediately. And that one battalion of Spider Riders is doing work. And of course, they do have an advantage of their opponents because the opponents have a debuff. Permanent debuff. So it's kind of like fighting in like freezing rain at all times or something, I guess. Kind of like the equivalent of that. Not quite. I don't actually know what the equivalent of freezing rain is, but something like that, you know? Feels that way. I really like the Elves in the HD edition red. It's cool. But yeah, I'd say Ecthelion's doing pretty well so far. We have many, many wards. Which is going to make things very difficult, though. It's going to be said. Let's see how good Spider Riders and Bongo with 35% handicap on the enemy are. And they're picking off slowly but surely. And of course, Bat Cloud probably isn't helping their cause. Looks like we got crossbows out for admin, also some pikes. Defending the Spider Riders. There's some Spider Riders there. And Glutemaster is moving in with his army there. Spider Riders are just, with that debuff from the enemy, they're hard to kill apparently. Or maybe that's because of Ecthelion's sweet micro, which is probably also a factor. But they do seem to be lasting quite a long time at level 4 against this army. And now we have the additional Spiderlings into Ecthelion's army as well. An interesting addition, to say the least. They're very fast for mobile units. Looks like we do have the excavations equipped onto the fortress to heal up the enemy, not enemy, the evil team's units there around his fort, which is a thing. There's a Wildman summon, Wildman of Dunlunge from Ecthelion, looks like. Because who else would it be from? Actually, Isengard does have Wildman summons, don't they? But they're not blue, are they? Not when Ecthelion's blue. Ecthelion's going to go for the farm kills here. If he can shut down Eisen's economy, and it will shut him down pretty nicely. But he's losing a lot to do so. Although the Spider Riders are proving very, very difficult to kill with this handicap. It's gotta be said, they are tanking quite nicely. Like an army of Spider Riders would be ridiculous. It seems. Seems Haldir has joined the fray for Glutemaster. So now he's going to push in on Ecthelion, who doesn't have a defense force currently, because he's on full offense at the moment, going to ravage all the trees. Glutemaster is set up nicely in the bottom right, and reclaim his territory as he does so. And then, of course, help get him back into the swing of things. Glutemaster might lose another builder here. Nope, he managed to throw down. He threw down something, but it wasn't enough. And now that builder will fall. He is surrounded. Glutemaster's going to lose another builder as well. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's going to slow down his production. No, he's not actually going to lose it. If he can throw down a wall hub, he can save the builder, or he can just get him out of there. The Warg Rider is helping him out in his escape. Very nice. So we have forward barracks as well for Glutemaster, pumping out some Lorien warriors there. The Lorien warriors will fight back pretty nicely against Goblin warriors. Even with a handicap, they're still better. As you see there. Doing very well. It's just the Spider Riders that you really have to worry about at this point. Looks like Glutemaster's army is being routed here. Running away, being picked off as they do. We've got more goblins coming for Ecthelion. I'll have a look at powers in a moment. Looks like Admin's bringing his army to the bottom right. Ecthelion, Goblin player, has himself Wildman Dunlun. K-Bat's 11 power points. And 296 of 500. Admin PC, the Isengard player, has himself Creebind, 7 power points. And 436 of 500. There goes the middle barracks. But Glutemaster still has the outpost, so that's good for him. And Glutemaster, the Elven player, has himself 10 power points after getting a rally call, and 152 of 675 command point limits. Glutemaster has the most farms on the field right now. So he's doing well economy-wise. Isengard's struggling to keep his base intact, it looks like. as Ecthelion is doing well to knock out all his farms. I think he has one furnace. Oh, he has 2 furnaces now, which is not a lot by any means. And of course, even with that thing, pikemen's still good against cav, so you gotta be careful there, of course. But it was like whatever got brought out in the bottom right is now all dead, and Ecthelion is in full control, basically, of the bottom right, except for that tree there, which he'll swarm over very shortly. Glutemaster throwing up a tower in the center, trying to secure the middle. Good call, for sure. So it looks like Isengard's really just taking care of the cav. They have an army of cav, and then, well, I guess not necessarily, because Isengard has a force as well. He's definitely keeping care of the cav in full effect. At least until that happened. At least his army wasn't all together. Half of his Warg Riders were not together with those ones, thankfully for them. So now it looks like Glutemaster's going to be on the defensive here. Haldir going to lead the defense of Lorien. Will he be enough? I don't think this army will kill Glutemaster by any means, but he'll definitely do some serious damage. He has taken barracks, taken farm. It's already worth it, pretty much. And he can still get these Spider Riders out of there if he's quick enough. But I don't think he's going to get to. Nope. But he might be able to get this tree as well. This is where they're stopped to attack like that. They should really just run over them. Let's, okay. I was going to say, a lot more damage to that tree was done than needed. There's another Wildman summon on the Archers of Glutemaster from Ecthelion. That is going to take care of those easily. Glutemaster's throwing up another tower there. He's still in control of the outpost in the center. Ecthelion should really knock down, if I'm honest. If he can knock it down, and then he won't have to worry about Glutemaster keeping up as well. With all the money he's getting. Glutemaster is losing a lot of builders, though, it's gotta be said. Not a safe job for Elven builder. Probably won't be enough. Nope, that barracks indeed will be fine because of all the Warg Rider support it's getting. We do have a lot of wall hubs being thrown up to defend the fort from attack on all sides from the fort. It makes it harder for the enemy player to get us around. They don't actually attack back or anything, but you can only attack between these little gaps, which makes it so you take a lot less damage. If you're wondering why that is, the fact that there's a bunch of wall hubs around the base. That is the reason. It's just to slow the enemy's damage down significantly, really. It's very useful, and of course you can just get rid of them and replace them with arrow towers later if you want to, or whatever. It's not really a loss. Oh, there's a little bit of economy loss, of course, but not if it was worth it. Ecthelion bringing more troops out into the bottom ranks. Fend off Glutemaster's attack. Glutemaster's sending some Mythlons and Lorien warriors. Once the Mythlons are dead, though, the Lorien warriors will be completely ran over. Although the Warg Riders being brought in to help out. 2v1 is definitely a difficult struggle, especially when one team has an army of cav, I'd imagine. But Ecthelion's doing well. He's doing well. He's attacking the enemy relentlessly most of the time, and not taking too much damage in return. So I'd say he's doing good. He's getting power points quickly as well. As you'll see, he's probably ahead in the power point front. He's already got Watcher and 13 power points. He's also 875 command point limits, so he's got a good amount of farms in the field and such. Isengard, admin, has Devastation now, but he's only got 1 power point, 600 after that. And we have 750 for Glutemaster, who's got Arrow Volley and 6 power points. So definitely Ecthelion is ahead in the game, the PowerPoint game, and the farm economy game. Although, of course, Glutemaster still has the center outpost. A bunch of goblins being trampled and not killed. That's not something you see every day. If that shows a 35% health difference or whatever it is. It's not health, it's something else, probably. We got Sharku on the field now. He's about to get to level 2 there. But he's definitely a good addition for the wargs. Once he gets level 4, he gets Blood Hunt, which is By allied cavalry, gain 25% damage, 25% armor, and gain experience faster. Halves the deceleration rate of friendly cavalry. So it's not just against wargs, it's for all cav. So if you're moving him around with, say, the Rivendell Lancers from Gloopmaster, if he had any, you would be giving them leadership as well. Which is pretty interesting. He really needs to get that for himself, of course, because all the Warg Riders he's utilizing. There goes the arrow volley. Oh, just barely clips one of the Spider Rider battalions. But now there's like 3 or 4 of them out here, and that's going to do some damage. We've seen how much damage one can do. So I think this little forward base they got going here is going to go down. Unfortunately, Treebeard never going to make it to the front. And down goes his little forward outpost. Builder managed to get away though, at least. Sharku is leading the counterattack here. Sharku is a good choice because Sharku has, looks like a little bit of splash damage. And now he has Blood Hunt. So he is, he already has a Balrog? Jesus. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? That just shows the difference in PowerPoint gain here. There's already a Balrog out for the Goblin player. Nuts. Goblins do gain PowerPoints, I feel, a little bit quicker than other teams. You always see them get to their top power quicker than everyone else. But definitely when you have 2 enemies and you have a lot to attack and kill, you're definitely gaining PowerPoints quicker. So that also has something to do with it. Looks like Ecthelion's going to use all his Balrog's power in time to just take out damage on the forts. Which, generally speaking, I would say is a bad idea. But he seems to have done a lot of damage to it. But he did just burn all his wildmen. I don't know if it was the best idea. Although at the rate he's doing damage to the fort, I think he might be able to take it with Balrog. And that's probably because of the 35% handicap that the admin PC has here. Which makes this stuff a lot easier to kill. Otherwise Balrog wouldn't be doing near as much damage, I would imagine. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's not right. Or not wrong. That's not right, boy. It's not right at all. Well, down goes the fortress of admin PC, and I think he's about to be knocked out. Oh, he's lucky. He just about died there. All his wargs have been for naught. And it looks like Gloopmaster's also dying here somehow. Oh, there's a cave troll in there. Well, both the top team have lost their fortress. That's not a good sign. We do have a barracks being thrown up here for PC. He's thrown up some Ents, although it looks like they're being ravaged by these half-troll marauders. Not getting much done. Oh, and the Fortress of Ecthelion is very strong in comparison to the Ents. Gloopmaster didn't realize that. A bit too late. And down goes the glorious Willow Ent. I really like that skin model for the Ent. It's cool. Yeah, I think it's safe to say Ecthelion gonna win this match. It would take a lot for the northern team to come back from this. Neither of them have much money, I would imagine. 700 for Isengard, 2,000 for Gloopmaster for Elves, which, of course, for neither of them is enough for a fortress. It's unfortunate. I should have looked at Gloopmaster's base a little sooner as well. I don't think one cave troll took down his base. That's all I saw. I was busy watching Isengard's base die. Of course, Ecthelion managing to micro himself and kill 2 bases at once. Madness. Let's see. Oh no, how there's fallen. Half-troll marauders have to be doing a lot of damage as well. They do a lot of damage anyway, but give the enemy a debuff. They should do well. Even against Lorien Warriors, they seem to be doing pretty well. Which of course is not normal, but in this scenario, it is normal. It'll be interesting to see if Ecthelion can do a 2v1 without the handicap. I doubt it. It'd be hard as hell. The northern team isn't bad by any means, but that handicap is very noticeable, of course. Some players can do a 2v1. It's just a matter of timing, I guess, and being aggressive, being defensive at the right time. But it's not easy by any means. It's like Isengar's actually going for upgrades. How does admin actually have the money or even the means to do that? I don't know. He must have bought those upgrades a while ago, so I don't even see a blacksmith. There it is, a forge rather, whatever it's called. What's it called? Armory, that's what it's called. They all have different names, but they all serve the same thing. But at least he has upgraded troops. It's definitely helping negate the little penalties he's getting. Look how long was that for Marauders last. Jeez Louise. Looks like Lootmaster's trying to hide a barracks in the bottom right. That's not going to stand very long, unfortunately, for him. He's going to lose that. He's going to lose his trees. Does he still have the outpost in the center? He has had the outpost in the center all game. Cave Troll's got to be incredibly hard to stop with a 35% handicap. I can imagine. They're already a very strong unit. Ooh, Watcher decimating all of Lootmaster's army. That is harsh, to say the least. With the Cave Troll, he should be able to take out any buildings quick. Or units even. Cave Trolls are pretty beastly. Well, let's see how much longer the northern team can last. They're completely backed into the right corner now. Both of their last builders are in the back right corner as well at the moment. Looks like Ecthelion's finally decided to take the outpost. Oh, never mind. He attack moved everything apparently. There you go. The northern team has been defeated, and Ecthelion claims victory. Nice. Yeah, there you go. So there's a little something different. A 2v1 with a little bit of a handicap for the northern team. I thought it was interesting. It's not something you see every day, so I thought I'd cast that. There's another one as well, so I might cast that one as well next week maybe or something. Who knows? But I thought that was pretty cool. So hope you guys enjoyed that. And I will see you guys in the next cast of Lord of the Rings, The Battle for Middle-earth 2, patch 1.9. See you all next time.